Hi crypto friends! You might ask, what is the Fuel team working on, what to expect in the future, and what are the chances of their token? That's what this new video is about. Let's go! For about a year, the team has been working to make it a competitor to Hyperliquid. According to the team itself in interviews, they plan to finish the core development by the end of December 2025. At the time of filming this material, the decentralized exchange is already live and perpetual futures should appear in the near future. The team is not building a business in the classic sense, but is focused on infrastructure. The project's current market capitalization is around $5 to $5.5 million. For comparison, in 2022, during a strategic round, the project raised $80 million at a $1 billion valuation, and the token price then was 10 cents. Venture investors entered even earlier at significantly higher valuations. When the listing happened, the price was about 2 cents. Retail investors got access at roughly the same price, 5 times lower than the venture round price. Now the token is trading even much cheaper. Compared with the venture entry price of 10 cents, the current price is lower by about 155 times. Compared with the public sale price, the difference is about 31 times. It is precisely because of this low capitalization and low liquidity that large funds simply cannot enter the project. They have regulatory constraints. Compliance does not allow them to buy tokens on the secondary market in such volumes. In addition, liquidity is so thin that a large purchase would immediately push the price up sharply, and a fund would not be able to build a position without significant slippage. There is also a reputational risk. Admitting that you were wrong by a factor of 155 is almost a catastrophe for a fund. Investors who bought at early stages have lost about 150 times their initial value. Retail participants of the public sale about 30 times. Because of this, a rather negative perception has formed around the token and the team. The team consulted with various funds. One of them mentioned that in March 2025 they were preparing for crypto winter and cut staff by 30%. They were building the infrastructure themselves and focusing on finding product market fit. There was an attempt to buy tokens back from investors, and even some compensation was offered, but it did not work. The price continued to fall due to selling by validators and early investors. The project deliberately changed its focus. Now it is oriented toward traders whose deposits range from $10,000 to $50,000. There is almost no marketing, and this is intentional. The team is waiting until the product is fully ready, but the decentralized exchange and perpetual futures. The technical side looks strong. It uses its own virtual machine, predicates, and parallel transaction execution. A decentralized exchange called O2 has already been launched, aimed specifically at traders, including those who work with bots. Order execution is instantaneous and gas fees are zero. If you compare trading cost by the metric of execution cost relative to volume, Fuel currently leads among competitors. It is ahead of projects such as Lighter, Hyperliquid ID, and others. There is no farming through points. Everything is focused on testing real trading. The product is already working, but without perpetual futures, without active bot involvement, and without marketing, it is almost unnoticed. Even if the project manages to capture just 1% of Hyperliquid's volume, that would already give a very significant increase in capitalization. Now about tokenomics. Token unlocks happen linearly, about 8 million tokens per day. This creates constant pressure on the price. The main risks I see are as follows. First, the same daily unlocks. Second, the question of whether the team can add value to the token itself, for example, through a burn mechanism. Third, competition from other projects. Fourth, the absence of large players and deep liquidity. Fifth, dependence on the overall market sentiment. And finally, a certain perfectionism of the team that has already led to deadline shifts. At the same time, there is not much room left to fall. The price is at historical lows. Entering now is significantly more advantageous than for venture investors at 10 cents or for public sale participants. Next, I'll show how it works in practice. First, you need to install the Fuel Ignite wallet. After installation, you can bridge ETH via the native bridge or through a cross-chain service such as Rengo. Then you select the network, send ETH, and confirm the transaction. After the funds arrive, you can go to the O2 platform. There you can trade the fuel token as well as stake. Everything happens very quickly and there are no gas fees. Withdrawing funds is also simple. You press the corresponding button, enter the address and confirm. The functionality works stably. The team has gone through serious difficulties, staff cuts, price decline and negative market sentiment. Right now, about 60% of resources are directed specifically at developing O2. In the second quarter of 2026, the roadmap includes cross-trading, cross-margin, privacy, volatility, and possibly prediction markets. Although the latter are not a priority, the main focus remains on trading. I will emphasize once again, everything said is not financial advice. Trading cryptocurrencies is a very risky activity. Everyone must do their own research and make decisions at their own risk. If you're interested, you can look at the wallet, the bridge, and the O2 platform yourself and draw your own conclusions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next videos, and remember, I am not calling anyone to do anything and I am not giving financial advice. The only advice, don't let yourself be shaved.
Let's go! I run these notes like I run these streets, yeah. Checking the seat, never miss a beat. No downtime, uptime where I eat. Best in the game and they can't compete. I'm steady, heavy, nobody shakes me. Locking the block, who the hell gonna chase me? Proof in the numbers ain't messing with fate. I'll sign and verify, keep your fucking chain straight. Wake up, boost to the machine, I'm cold. Look around, every move, work my posted code. You flex in the club, I flex in the low. Tickets to my name, validators on hold. Serious metrics, the rest mode, man. No breaks up time, I'm the whole damn plan. Safety's a promise, the rest all talk. Boss in the system, you step then you walk. I run these nodes like I run these streets, yeah. Checking the sync, never miss a beat. No downtime, uptime where I eat. Best in the game and they can't compete. All the dollars in the zone, never retreat. If you're not real, get off my beat.